What's going on, everybody? VA3EWV. We're out here tonight at, well, forest something, you know. Let me just go and check one more time. I was just there. But we're going to be trying to do some, so we're at Pine Grove Forest Conservation Reserve. Forest Grove Conservation. F-O-R-E-S-T, Forest Grove. So we're going to try to get our CA-1579 on. When I was out there trying to get ready, I see straight away that 40 meters was just, it was popping, but it was popping all over the place. So I'm going to try 20 meters first. So we're going to try 20 meters first, and then from 20 meters, then we're going to try 40. So let's try to get some spotting going on here. 14-2-10. So let me go to the website and try to spot myself. 14-2-10. The park is Charlie Alpha 1579. Charlie Alpha 1579. So we're going to try 20 meters first, then we're moving to 40. So 14-2-10. 14-2-10, folks. Let's see if we can do it.
CA-1579. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 6209er. CA-1579.
Well, gotta change that.
CA-1579.
CA-1579. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CA-1579. CA-1579. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579. Nope, don't like that. CA-1579. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CA-1579.
CQ. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. CA-1579. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CA-1579.
Okay, here we go. See if y'all can spot me out there.
CA-1579. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CA-1579.
Kilo Oscar Echo Station, come in. CA-1579. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CA-1579. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
Kilo Echo number 4, Quebec, Charlie, Yankee.
Okay, Kilo Echo 4, Quebec, Charlie, Yankee. We have you 5-9 here in Eastern Ontario, QSL.
Roger, 5-9, Alpha Lima, best of luck.
All right, thank you so much, Alpha Lima Station, and have a great day to you. 7-3. CA-1579. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor.
Echo Alpha 9, Lima, Sierra.
Echo Alpha 9 Lima question mark.
Roger. Echo Alpha 9 Lima Sierra, Kessel.
QSL, Echo Alpha 9, Lima Sierra. We have you 5-9 here in Eastern Ontario.
Okay, thank you for 5-9 for me. 5-7 for you in North Africa. Thank you for the activation.
All right, awesome on the North Africa, and you have a good rest of your day. 7-3.
7-3.
CQ-PO.A, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. This is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579, CQ-PO.A. The November 9 station, November 9 X-ray, can I have the last digits of your call sign? Nope. Yeah, November 9 station, try it one more time. Nope, I'm not able to bring you in there, November 9 station. Sorry about that. We'll try again later. CQ-PO.A, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. CQ-PO.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-PO.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
CQ-PO.A, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-PO.A. CQ-PO.A, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-PO.A.
Kilo Uniform 4, Golf Zulu.
Kilo Uniform 4, Golf Zulu, you're 5-9 here in Eastern Ontario, QSL.
QSL Ernest 5, you are 5-7 into North Carolina. Thank you for the part.
And thank you too, North Carolina. Sounding loud and proud out there. Thank you so much. 7-3, and thanks for the activation.
7-3.
CQ-PO.A, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor.
Alpha 9, Juliet Charlie.
Okay, I heard the Alpha 9, Juliet Charlie, and I heard a Foxtrot station. Please stand by. Foxtrot station. Alpha 9, Juliet Charlie, you're 5-9 here in Eastern Ontario, QSL.
Roger, you're also 5-9 in Indiana. 5-9 in Indiana. Name here is Jeff, Juliet Echo, Foxtrot. I need your call again a couple times slow, please.
No problem, and I was made aware that I go a little bit too fast. Sorry about that. I will try to slow it down. That is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. QSL?
QSL on the Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. Thank you very much.
No problem. I appreciate that. Let's take that Foxtrot station. Go ahead.
Kilo Zulu 4, India Foxtrot.
Kilo Zulu 4, India Foxtrot. Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. You're 5-9 in Eastern Ontario. QSL?
Roger. I think you said 5-9. I've got you at about a 5-4 here in Nashville, Tennessee. The name is Kevin.
Thank you so much, Kevin, in Nashville, Tennessee. And yeah, you're sounding good here, though, Kevin. I don't know what to tell you, but you're sounding good over here.
Roger, Roger. Thank you for activating, and I hope you're having a great day. And 73, my friend, and thanks for playing radio.
That's right, P.O.T.A on. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579.
CQ-P.O.T.A, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A. CQ-P.O.T.A, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A. CQ-P.O.T.A, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A. CQ-P.O.T.A, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A.
Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, CQ-P.O.T.A activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
Alpha Charlie 0, Charlie Uniform.
Alpha Charlie 0, Charlie Uniform. We have you 5-9 here in Eastern Ontario. QSL?
QSL the 5-9er into Eastern Ontario. You're 5-7 into Missouri, Mike Oscar.
Thank you so much there, Missouri, Mike Oscar. And that's, again, Alpha Charlie 0, Charlie Uniform, right? Or Alpha Charlie Oscar, Charlie Uniform?
QSL, Alpha Charlie 0, Charlie Uniform. That's correct. This is Patty in Missouri.
Thank you so much, Patty, for the QSO, and we appreciate you helping me activate this part. Have a great day. 7-3 to you.
Thank you. You have a great day as well. 7-3.
Oh, and Patty, if you can spot me on the P.O.T.A app. I'm not getting any internet on my laptop there, so I can't spot myself. I really appreciate it if you have that capability. Thank you so much. 7-3.
QSL, I'm going to do that now. 7-3.
I am sledding up the storm, folks. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. I left my chair at home, my butt's going to sleep. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor calling CQ-P.O.T.A.
November 9, X-Ray Oscar.
November 9, X-Ray Oscar. We have you 5-9 here in Eastern Ontario, QSL. Okay, you got me 53 there in Illinois, and we have you 5-5 here in Eastern Ontario, QSL. Thank you for the activation, 7-3. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor calling CQ-P.O.T.A. I have my chair at home, so I'm going to get a pillow. I hate these park benches, and I tell you. Okay. I'm all over from where I'm going to be. Okay. CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating 1579er. Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A. CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
November 3, Queen Hotel.
November 3, Queen Hotel. You are 5'9" in Eastern Ontario. QSL?
QSL, you're 5'9" in northwestern Pennsylvania.
Okay, thank you so much, Northwestern Pennsylvania, and thanks for helping me activate. And again, you're 5'9" here in Eastern Ontario. 73, have a great day.
Thanks for the activation, 73.
No problem. P.O.T.A on. Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, calling CQ-P.O.T.A. Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, calling CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
Alpha India 5, India November. Alpha India 5, India November.
Copy that. Alpha India 5, India November. You're 5'9" here in Eastern Ontario. QSL?
Alpha India 5, India November. You're 5'5" in Texas.
Thank you so much for the 5'5" in Texas. You have a great rest of your day. 7-3, and thanks for helping me activate.
All right, 73.
CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-POTA, this is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
Whiskey 4, Whiskey Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4, Whiskey Delta Kilo. We have you 5-9 here in Eastern Ontario. QSL?
Roger that. I'll get you 5-5, Victor Alpha.
All right, 5-5 on the 5-5 on the Washington there. And you have a great day. Whiskey 4, Whiskey Delta Kilo. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-POTA. CQ-POTA. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating 1579 Charlie Alpha 1579. CQ-POTA. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-POTA. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-POTA. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-POTA. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-POTA. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-POTA. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-POTA. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-POTA. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-POTA. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-POTA. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-POTA. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-POTA.
Kilo 4, Juliet Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo 4, Juliet Whiskey Charlie, You're 5-5 here in Eastern Ontario, QSL.
QSO, and you are 5-5 back here into Middle Tennessee, November, over.
Yeah, QSL on the Tennessee there, and you're sounding pretty good. As a matter of fact, your second transmission came in louder than the first. We have a little waving in and out there. QSL.
I said you're a 5-5 here into Middle Tennessee, and yes, it's fading in and out, over.
Thank you so much for the Tennessee contact there, and you have a good rest of your day. Kilo 4 Juliet Whiskey Charlie.
Thank you, 7-3.
7-3. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor.
Alpha Lima 7, Kilo Charlie.
Alpha Lima 7 Kilo Charlie, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. You're 5-9 here in Eastern Ontario, QSL.
Yeah, I didn't quite get my report. You're about 4 by 3, 43 allowed.
Okay, we have a little fading out there, but you are 5-9 here in Eastern Ontario. 5-9 Eastern Ontario. That's Alpha Lima 7 Kilo Charlie.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate the 5 and 9. 73, thanks for the activation in the new park, Alpha.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. It's pretty exciting. And P.O.T.A on. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor calling CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A.
Victor Echo 3 Alpha Victor Papa.
Victor Echo 3 Alpha Victor Papa. How's it going there, Steven?
Hey man, you're really late, but I got you here. You're about 5-3, over.
Copy on the 5 and 3, but we're in the logbook, so that's we getting it down there. I tried 40 first, but then it was too busy, so I came to 20.
Hey man, it's good thing I got you. I saw your live stream there, so I made sure I hopped on, over.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And if you can spot me or whatever, that'll be great. In a little while, I'm going to be changing over to 40 around 8 o'clock, hopefully. All right. Thank you again there, Stephen, and appreciate you supporting me out here. Victor Echo 3 Alpha Victor Papa. Have a great day, 7-3.
7-3, my man. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
Kilo Quebec 4, Lima Mike Yankee.
Kilo Quebec 4 Lima Mike Yankee. I have you a 5 and 5 here in Eastern Ontario, QSL.
QSL Orange, I have you 5-5 in Southeast North Carolina, November Charlie.
All right, North Carolina, you're sounding good here, and we appreciate the QSO and the activation. Thank you so much, and 7-3. I wish I could get internet out here. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A. Activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
Alpha 5 Echo Yankee.
Alpha 5 Echo Yankee 5-9 Eastern Ontario, QSL.
All right, you're 5-7 Tango X-Ray, Texas. Thanks.
Okay, Texas, you're coming in really well there. I think you're my second Texas station tonight, and that's Alpha 5 Echo Yankee. We appreciate it. 7-3 to you.
QSL, they got it right. Thanks. Have fun.
Thank you so much, and P.O.T.A on. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. November Bravo station, come back.
November 9 Delta, November Bravo.
Okay, there was a double, but here's what I got. November question mark, Delta, November Bravo.
USO, November 9 is Delta, November 44 India Lima, over.
Okay, I copied that I was a 4-4 in Illinois. And I just want to make sure I got the call sign right. November 9, Delta, November Bravo.
USO 73.
73T, and have a great day. Thanks for helping me activate. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, calling CQ POTA. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
Victor Echo 3, Mike Zulu Delta.
Victor Echo 3, Mike Zulu Delta, 59 Eastern Ontario, QSL.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're 59 in Windsor, 59 in Windsor, 73.
Thank you so much for the contact there in Windsor. You have a good rest of your day. 73 to you as well.
Yeah, have a good night. Thanks, 73.
All right, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
Kilo Mike 4 Alpha Tango.
I copy Kilo 4, Mike Alpha Tango, QSL.
Close is Kilo Mike 4 Alpha Tango.
Okay, great. Kilo Mike 4 Alpha Tango. Yeah, I had that written down, but I said it incorrectly. You're 5'9" here in Eastern Ontario, QSL.
I missed that last transmission. I got you about 5'5", Kilo Yankee.
Okay, you have me 5'5" into Kentucky there. I have you 5'5" here in 5'9" in Eastern Ontario. And again, that's Kilo Mike 4 Alpha Tango, correct?
QSL. Just you're my first contact with my new call sign today, so appreciate it and have a happy activation.
Okay, first timer. Okay, so first with the call sign, or are you a new ham?
Just new call sign. Yeah, just new call sign.
Well, I appreciate being your first contact on the new call sign. I'm on QRZ as well. If you have time, send me an email there, and I'll send you a QSL card.
QSL, yeah, I'm working on getting me some drawn up too. Yeah, I'll have a great activation in 7-3.
7-3. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, calling CQ POTA. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor calling CQ-P.O.T.A. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor calling CQ-P.O.T.A.
CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
Okay, hold it still, folks. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a picture.
CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
Kilo Alpha 4, Papa Juliet Zulu.
Kilo Alpha 4, Papa Juliet Zulu, QSL?
QSL, I have you 5'9", and I'm in South Carolina, Sierra Charlie.
South Carolina, you're sounding really good here. You're 5'9" in Eastern Ontario. And again, that's Kilo Alpha 4, Papa Juliet Zulu. Thank you so much for the activation.
And just don't know if I have it set up right.
Yeah, Kilo Alpha 4, Papa Juliet Zulu. You're activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. QSL?
QSL, your signal report 5959.
Thank you so much for the 5'9". You have a great day.
You too, 73.
73. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, calling CQ-P.O.T.A. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, calling CQ-P.O.T.A, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. Come on, just need one more, folks. One more.
CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Alpha Mike.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Alpha Mike. You're 5'9" here in Eastern Ontario. QSL?
QSL, I got you 5'9" here in Ohio.
Thank you so much for the 5'9" in Ohio, and you have a great rest of your day. 7-3 to you, and thanks for the activation.
Okay, thanks for activating the park. I'd like to get you here for the first time. I want to check your park number again. It's 1579, QSL?
That is correct. QSL, Charlie Alpha 1579er. QSL?
Okay, very good. You have a great evening, and 7-3.
7-3 to you too, and thanks for helping me activate.
Kilo 4, India Golf.
Kilo 4, India Golf. We have you 5'9" here in Eastern Ontario. QSL?
Roger that, I got you 5'9", Sierra Charlie.
Thank you so much, South Carolina, for the activation there. And you guys have a good rest of your day. 7-3 to you.
7-3, and thanks. Kilo 4, Oscar Whiskey.
Kilo 4, Oscar Whiskey. We have you 5'9" here in the Eastern Ontario. QSL?
QSL, you're 5'9", North Carolina.
North Carolina sounding good tonight. Thank you so much for the activation. 7-3, Kilo 4, Oscar Whiskey. Victor Echo 4, Quebec. And what's the last letter? We got you there. No problem. We got you a 5/5, Victor Echo 4, Quebec, Zulu. Thank you so much for the activation.
Roger, you're 5555 Manitoba, over.
Oh, great. This is my first Manitoba connection. Thank you so much for the activation.
Your call there, please.
Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. So there's an airport here. I'm seeing planes like 7-3, and have a great rest of your day. Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, calling CQ-P.O.T.A. CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor.
CQ-P.O.T.A, CQ-P.O.T.A, this is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
Echo Alpha 8 Delta Mike Zulu.
Echo Alpha 8 Delta Mike Zulu. QSL?
Roger, Echo Alpha 8 Delta Mike Zulu. You report in Tenerife, Canary Island 5x7. Roger.
Thank you very much for the 5x7, and you're 5x9 here in Eastern Ontario.
Roger. Your call sign is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor?
That's correct, and I've worked you before. I have a check mark by your name. And how's it going today? Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor.
Roger, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, Echo Alpha 8 Delta Mike Zulu. Thank you for your call, my friend. 73, good day, good luck.
Thank you so much. 73. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor calling CQ-P.O.T.A. CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor calling CQ-P.O.T.A.
CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, activating Charlie Alpha 1579er.
I said the last part of my call sign too fast. I'll have to slow it down. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor calling CQ-P.O.T.A. activating Charlie Alpha 1579. CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A. CQ parked on the air. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579. CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. You need to get over there? Yeah, come on. CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor calling CQ-P.O.T.A. activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. CQ-P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor activating Charlie Alpha 1579er. Okay, I think I'm going to change bands here, folks. I'm going to go to 40 meters here. Let's see what's happening on 40. Get tuned up right quick. You can come over. How's it going? My name is Ernest.
Godfrey Alumai.
Godfrey?
Yeah, Godfrey.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, I'm a ham operator, amateur radio operator.
Okay.
I've only been licensed for about a year and a half, a little bit over a year and a half.
Okay.
And I'm talking on my ham radio here.
Okay.
And as you see, it's on a battery, so you could bring it like anywhere you want to, right?
Okay.
And the reason I have the table there is that's a wire. See the little piece of wire there? The little piece of wire hanging out there? Yeah. So I put it up in the tree, and then I had it that way at first, facing that way. And I wasn't getting many contacts. So after all the traffic died down, I moved it 9 degrees, right? And started getting more contacts because I'm talking to people all over U.S. and Canada, right? And I put the table in front of it so people would see it because that's a big table sitting there.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I saw it to be.
Yeah.
I had to stop. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah. So this is the front of the radio here. And what I'm trying to do now is just talk to different people, right? So you have different frequencies, right? And you tune them in.
If you would like to join us, please come with your call.
That is
So watch this.
cool.
This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Let's see if we heard me. Have to pump up the volume so we can change the power. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor.
Do you hear that Alpha 3 station?
Yes, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, Ernest in Ottawa, Ontario.
Relay.
Go ahead.
Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Echo.
Echo Whiskey Victor. Yeah, correction. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, Ernest in Ottawa, Ontario. Yeah, so these are all the places I've talked to today.
Whiskey VA3EWV, is that correct?
Woo.
Yeah, that was good.
Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, QSL?
Victor on the end of it, right?
That's correct. Echo Whiskey Victoria. Well, they're far off. I think they're in the States somewhere. Yeah. So I have a battery here connected to a.
Everybody got that right, because they can come up. Echo Whiskey Victor. Is it VA or VE? I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's Victor Alpha. So VA, like Veterans Administration. So Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. QSL?
Give me a call, Fred.
Came up Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey
There
Victor.
we go.
And he's in St. Andrews, Ontario, and his name is Ernest. Over.
Yeah, I see it here now. Thank you. Hey, Eric, you're number 11, and we start here about 1 minute, top the hour. Can you wait around there, Ernest?
QSL, could you relay? I'm doing the parks on air, so I'm going to move on down the band and leave you guys to it. 7-3 from Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor.
All right, I'm beaming to the west, like they're around here, I'll beam up towards you there. Thank you very much. And thank you, Dave. I see you put it down there. All right.
Okay. So they have a net going. So what that means is there are folks that have a net. That's like a meeting on certain nights, and you have a net control. That's why you see the back of my head it says net control. So I do that too. So on Monday nights I direct the net, and on Friday nights, right? So you put it out there and you let people know that you're out there, and then folks come in and they say hi, they tell you about what's going on and this and that, you know. Then you talk to people all over the world. I've gotten some guys from Spain tonight, the States, but it's more exciting when I get people in Canada, right? So I have 23 contacts so far, right? And I'm just changing frequency, so you know it's just like stations, right? Like on the radio. So I was on, so you know how you have AM, FM? That's not AM, FM, but I'm just saying, you know how you have two. So we change different bands. So like different you know, bands and different frequencies, right? So what I'm going to do now is look for an empty frequency so I can talk to people. Because at 8 o'clock, which is 8 o'clock now, you get more points if it's after a certain time. So right now I'm going to look for an empty frequency.
Yo me acuerdo cuando, ¿cómo se llamaba este?
So I'm just looking for a quiet spot.
Alright, no worries. Yeah, a lot of people, you'd be surprised, will never tell you. They'll just let you run it like that all day long. And they'll
So I don't want to be too close to people when they talk. No, I'm talking about on the radio. Because if you're too close to them, they bleed over on you, right?
A microphone and you're talking and then you put it next to the speaker here.
And you hear the yeah. Well, no, it's kind of like you're supposed to be on one station, but you can hear yourself on other stations because you're too close to the frequency, right? It's called bleed over, but kind of like you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, almost like that. So I'm trying to get a quiet spot. So you can hear the Spanish stations coming in. So I don't want that. And this sheet of paper here. So this tells you what frequencies that you can operate in, right? So 60 meter, 80 meter, 40 meter. So right now I'm trying 40 meter. So it's very popular in the daytime and at night. That's what they're telling you, right?
Okay.
So I'm on lower side band, which I'm on. That's just, you know, different types of bands. And it says I can operate between 7125 and 7300, right? So what I'm doing now is trying to find nobody talking between that so I can get a station. Not a station, so I can get a frequency. And try to work on it, right? So see, so I'm getting too close to 7300, so I need to go down.
And something like 7300 would be like 7.3.
Yes, so 7.300. See, like I said, 7.1. Right? So now I'm going to ask you the frequency in use. You hear that sound? There's somebody close, right? So I just want to go see there they are.
Victor Radio 3, Sierra India Zulu. We can go back there so we can all...
So see, that's a little bit too close. I want to be off a little bit from them. Tune my radio first. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Is this frequency in use? Well, it's a big place. You want to make sure you're not, you know. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Is this frequency in use? Okay, so now I know the frequency to me is not in use, right? So what I'll do now is I'll try to get a hold of my friends, tell them to spot me, and I'll change the frequency here to 7.147. So, oh, come on. You see I'm moving, I can still hear him?
Yeah. Someone is very close.
See, there he is right there. See, I don't want that then. I can't go there. It's too close.
Does this connect to the satellites too? To which...
No. Oh, there's that sound that they were talking about.
Yeah, what is that?
There's some anomaly that we've been hearing for like 3 days now. It comes on around 8 o'clock and it just bleeds over everything. We don't know what it is. Yeah. But when I was in Cornwall, we could hear the same thing. So whatever it is pretty powerful. And see how moving this, and it's all over these. It's like being in your car and you hear a sound like that, and no matter what station you put it on, you're hearing that same sound, right? That means they have whatever that is, got a lot of power.
Okay, I see what you mean. It has more power, so it's overtaking.
You hear, it's over talking everybody else. So now I want to get away from that.
But do you think it's something to do with NORAD?
I have no idea.
Because they have a satellite facility right next to it.
Oh yeah, because I saw the airport's right up the road there. But like I said, I was in Cornwall and I could hear it happening.
Maybe it's streaming.
I think this is probably a good one here. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Is this frequency in use? Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Is this frequency in use?
November 8, X-ray, Yankee Mike, calling CQ.
November 8 station. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. I'm trying to do P.O.T.A activations. How are you this evening? November 8 X-ray station. Could you come back in? CQ P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor calling CQ P.O.T.A. Now I'm going to change. I just had to get the last contact in there. So, 7...
CQ40, November 8, X-ray, Yankee Mike, calling CQ.
Yes, November X-ray station, can you hear me okay? This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. CQ P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor calling CQ P.O.T.A.
November 8, X-ray, Yankee Mike.
November 8 X-ray Yankee Mike. Do you copy?
Yeah, I got you that time. You're a little hard pulling you in. This is November 8, X-ray, Yankee Mike in Ohio.
Nice to meet you there in Ohio there. The name over here is Ernest in Eastern Ontario. Ernest in Eastern Ontario. QSL. Oh, God. Oh. My hand hit it. I need to retune. Lock that in.
What part did you say you were at?
I'm in Eastern Ontario. Eastern Ontario. QSL.
Eastern Ontario. Okay, I got you about a 4-4 in Ohio.
Okay, we copy you 4-4 in Ohio. Again, this is Ernest Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. QSL?
QSL, good luck on your part. 73.
73. CQ P.O.T.A. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor calling CQ P.O.T.A. So what I'm going to try to do now is go to my phone here and try to tell people where I'm at. Well, not try, I'm going to let them know where I'm at. So you just put what frequency you're on. 7215. And then you tell them what park you're on, right? And then now I'm spotting myself. Here we go. CQ P.O.T.A. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor calling CQ P.O.T.A.
Kilo Oscar 4, Yankee India Golf.
Kilo Oscar 4 Yankee India Golf. We have you 5-9 here in Eastern Ontario. QSL?
QSL, you're 5-7 into Virginia. Over.
5-7 into Virginia. We copy that loud and clear. We appreciate the activation. Kilo Oscar 4 Yankee India Golf.
73, thanks for the contact.
7-3 to you. Thank you so much. CQ P.O.T.A. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor.
Kilo Charlie 2, Bravo, Papa.
Kilo Charlie 2, Bravo, Papa, Victor, Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor, copy you 5-9 here in Eastern Ontario, QSL.
Roger, Ernest, you're 5 and 8 to New York City, QSL.
I thought I recognized that voice. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. How's the park up there?
Man, I was sweating like I don't know what. I got paper towels over here. If you're looking at me on Facebook there, I sweated through a roll of paper towels, sweated through 2 shirts. We're trying to do it and fight these skeeters out here. QSL? Oh, that's it, folks.
What happened?
Well, I haven't charged my battery. So, but that's okay. That's just how it goes, eh?
Now what do we do to get it back?
Ah!
We connect the battery thing?
No, this battery here goes to the radio here. And my wife said to me, and I'm going to show her this tonight because she's probably watching on that. So I went to another park last night, right? And everything was going good. And I didn't have any plans to go to a park today. So I didn't even unpack my stuff out the car, I just left it. So today I said, hey, do you mind? It's the time of the month. Do you mind if I go to a park? Oh, do what you want to do. You don't want to spend no time with me, right? And I'm like, it's not planned. I'm like, I didn't even charge my batteries. I said, so I know the battery's going to go dead sooner or later. And here it is. This is prime time, right?
Oh, that's
8:12 prime time. And it just kicked the bucket on me. It's got no juice. But, you know, so now she'll know. But
can
I know you're saying, okay, well, you have a battery here, right? Maybe you could just go ahead and keep on going. I had a connection made for this one, right? That connects here. I will have one made that I can go from here to like a regular battery. But that's not happening today, right? So now I'm just going to pack up everything before it gets dark and shit. That's
But
it.
at least I saw, and I'm going to change your contact for sure. I wanted to know more. What did you do to start this hobby?
Well,
what did you
on
do?
the back of my car, you have your phone with you, eh?
Yeah, it's here.
So on the back of my car, I have my QR code.
Okay.
So the QR codes on the back of the car, you can actually just scan it. I have a Facebook group. I have a YouTube channel, right?
Okay.
So if you go to YouTube,
Okay, YouTube, yes.
and you just search for, so look, just like this, like you see it here.
Victor
Alpha. Yeah. hit him with the phonetics. Echo Whiskey Victor. That's right.
VA3EWV.
Yeah. And oh yeah, see, look, that's one of my songs that I have put. See how this says, so I got music and everything.
Let me subscribe first. This is so beautiful, you know.
So I do, yeah. So see, hold on. So you heard it said single sideband, SSB, right? So if my radio was working, you would see SSB, you know, and like on the paper.
Yeah.
See on the paper there, you know, you have single sideband, right?
Single sideband.
So lower sideband, upper sideband, but it's on single sideband, right?
Okay.
So, and then, so you subscribed, right?
Yeah, I subscribe.
So now if you go to my channel, so yeah, right there. So now you see like, there's playlists and stuff, right? Videos. And so see Echo Link. Remember I told you I do a net? So that's the net there, and that's me doing my own net at my house.
Okay.
And then I do a thing called Drive at 5. So that's the Drive at 5 right there, right? So every time I'm coming home, I get in the car.
On the air with VA3EWV.
Oh my gosh, man, that's so cool.
Right?
My goodness, what a week.
So yeah, so I drive from Ottawa to Cornwall, right?
Yes.
And I talk to different people on the radio. You know?
Trying to get,
And people can tune to your channel.
Yeah,
and
so
then listen to it.
So I don't talk on this radio. I talk in my car.
You have other radios?
I have 3.
I want to know what.
Yeah, I'll show you. Come on.
I'll help also move things around. But this is cool. I've subscribed.
Yeah,
already.
yeah. Let me get my big butt out of the chair here.
That's all right.
And I'll show you.
Well, thank you so much, man.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I always felt like I was trying to figure out how do have your own platform where you can actually, because I always feel like there's a lot of stuff that I had in my mind
Let me
to
see
talk
if
about.
this is still connected here. Yep. It's still running live there. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Now the Kimberly's watching and stuff like that, so I'll point it this way.
Nice.
Well, you never know who's going to come up on you too, right? So I'll make sure.
Yeah.
So in here, that way if the shit goes down, people are like, I saw it live on TV. So if you go to the other side there. So I have a long umbrella. But this is a regular CB radio here. So that's regular CB radio. That's citizen band. You can get radio like this and not even have a license. That's how I talk to people on citizen band radio, right? This radio here. This radio is like UHF, we call it UHF and VHF. That was HF, so that's high frequency. That's very high frequency and both are high frequency. You know? So these are these, right? This with this radio that is here. So when I'm coming to all every day, I talk to this radio. And this is So on the top station here, I'm talking to cell tower. It's not cell tower, but it's a repeater, but it's like a cell tower. So you can know where a cell tower is. It's where your phone.
Yes,
Your phone reaches that, and then it boosts it to other places, right? So this one here, though, is just radio to radio. There's no booster, so it's very short distance, right? This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor VA3EWV mobile. So see, nobody's out there on that. So it's our face video. I've talked to the repeaters on here to sound good. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Anyone on frequency over? So usually if somebody's on frequency, they'll come back and talk to you. So with me, when I'm going home like I'm going to go home now, I'll do different repeaters between here and Cornwall. I have the radio on here, so if I'm passing the country and I see the tunes, I'll call them out on the map. And this is so when I'm on the road, I can talk on all three radios. So and that's why I was on the car. So now I'm going to break all this stuff down, which is pretty quick actually. It's pretty
Let
quick.
me know what I need to do.
No, you know how, some folks they put shit away them, like.
Oh, I know what you mean. It's like, I know what you mean.
Because you have it in a certain place and all that stuff right there,
Yeah,
right?
it's like that stuff of like when you want to do something, if you want to do something right, you do it yourself. Or something like that where you already have a particular way you organize yourself, and you may find maybe I'll come and throw things here and there, and you could forget something.
Then you're like, where's my stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, you could forget.
But yeah, so I do different. I've only started this. I'm very new at it, right?
Okay.
I haven't been doing this for not even 2 years. So when you don't do stuff for like a long time, I knew this was going to happen, but I took a chance anyway. Now I actually wanted to see how long the battery would actually last. This is a brand new battery. I just got it, right? So now I know, because it lasted over 2 hours last night, almost 3 hours last night, and it lasted a full, at least an hour, almost 2 hours tonight. So now I know I can get about 4 hours out of it, right?
Makes sense.
Without anything messing up.
Yeah, makes sense
Right.
to me.
So,
and today was a good way to eat.
and I haven't even charged that battery up either, like the regular car battery there. So I'm just like, okay, well, how much run time can I get out of it before it kicks the bucket? Now I know. And since I went dead on live TV right when I was about to get started, right? Because we were about to heat it up there. You didn't know.
I was so excited. I was just
Then
like,
it just
oh,
went
man.
out. Hey, but you know what? The thing I learned about the battery too, because what I was doing, that radio does up to 100 watts, right?
Okay. That's a
So,
lot of power, 100
yeah.
watts. Yeah.
So if you do, well, most people, the folks I'm starting to meet in the hobby, they work on 5 watts, 10, like, but they have good antennas too, eh?
Okay, I see.
So you can work small wattage on good antennas, right? So I'm still pretty impressed, and I'm not heartbroken as you see that it went out.
Yeah.
But at least I know the limitations of the radio now, right? So yeah, thank you. No, but that was
And I feel very fortunate that I came here randomly.
Yeah,
I came
yeah.
and I found you, and you were kind enough to
Oh,
give
yeah.
me your time and explain to me what you're doing. I really appreciate.
Oh
it.
yeah, because people ask me all the time, well, what got you in the hobby? When I was growing up in Louisiana, CB radio, like everybody had a CB radio, right? So I'm like, oh, that looks cool. And again, you didn't have to have a license, All you had to do is have money, right? So you just bought the radio, bought an antenna, bought some cable to connect the stuff up, and you learn from just people talking around you, Then I decided to up my game, with the ham radio, because you need a license for it. And there's certain etiquette you have to have and, follow and stuff like that. So,
Protocol. And,
yeah.
And can the police hear you on this?
well, everybody, it's public.
Okay.
So people, you know what? They literally have websites that you can go to and just listen to stuff for free. Like there are people that actually have their radio stuff streaming, so you can just listen to it, right?
Okay.
And they also have something called, if you do research, the mosquito's gonna kill you. I got off. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah, you need to get that because they will eat you up.
Oh my gosh, these ones are so bad compared to the ones in Africa.
Right. Oh, so where are you from there?
I come from Uganda, East Africa.
Oh yeah, okay.
I came like around 2016 September.
I only know one person from Uganda.
Okay.
Like straight up from Uganda.
Okay.
And that's Magdalene Namasuko. Magdalene Namasuko. She worked with me in Canada Post for like 7 years, right?
Okay.
So she's the only person I've met a lot of people from Africa, but not
from Uganda. Yeah.
Right.
I'm from Uganda. Yeah.
Because Kamala made Uganda, put Uganda on the map.
Kamala.
Yeah, he was a wrestler. Like a wrestler.
Maybe
that was ages ago.
Tell me, because I was born in the 1990s.
Okay.
1990s.
So Kamala, the Ugandan giant, was his stage name, eh?
I didn't even know that.
Yep, he was a wrestler. Kamala, the Ugandan giant.
I didn't know that. Because there's also with Uganda, you have also I don't know if you had Idi Amin. Idi Amin.
Yeah, I heard of him. Yeah.
Yes, that guy was. I actually think he was not a bad man. I actually think he actually loved his country. It's just that he was not really educated, but he was more into the military.
You have to be the popularity thing, eh?
Well, the British recruited him when he was still young.
Yeah. So, let me see here. So I have everything for my case here. Now I just have to take down the wire and stuff. But
let me know how to.
But what I do, I actually post when I'm going to be out doing stuff, right?
Okay.
And then I load up the videos to YouTube. So, yeah. So if you keep following, you'll see me in my little adventures and stuff like that.
No, I'm really interested because I really want to learn this too.
So they actually if you're on my YouTube there, I have my contact information on it. Like if you need help and stuff.
Yes.
So I'll send you, just like anything else, anything you want to learn about, we'll just walk over here.
Yes, I'll follow you.
Anything you want to learn about, I'll go to, and my people come, I wasn't trying to judge and shit like that. But if you don't mind, learning about this stuff, right?
My background
Okay. So see, everything is going to the little bitty wire.
looks like let's say, why did you put a magnet? Oh, magnetic tails.
No, so that's a ferrite core. So it's not a magnet, but it's a ferrite. So you know how you have a transformer? So the power is going to the wire, right? And you know I have 100 watts, right? On this thing, if you want so many times, you've seen an alternator.
Yes.
Right? So it's simple.
Is it a simple primary and a secondary transformer where the primary wire is
There you go.
Okay. I get it. Wow. Cool. This is pretty cool. But how did you get it up there?
Oh, I shot it up there with mine. I'll show you.
Because
I shot it up there. You want to grab the tape?
This is so cool, man. Thank you so much. I feel like it was the reason why I came here, you know?
Yeah. So, here first. You see these two poles here? So one pole fits into the other pole.
Okay.
Right? You see the big bungee cord, like the big rubber,
This one here, yeah?
like a slingshot? So over there on the ground, look behind you. See that orange
Oh, yeah.
bag there? So you put the orange bag inside of that, you point and shoot, and it shoots it. I cleared the tree.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is my first time seeing something like this.
Yeah. So you sling it up in the tree.
Cool.
So if you do this one,
Yeah.
and line this one up, that'll be a big help.
Yeah.
Just back and forth, back and forth. Right? You can line that one up, and then I'll get this one down, and that'll be that. So yeah, I have to get this one out of the tree. So I'll tie this one. Yep, her. What I want to do, I love this one because my friend, he helped me build it. So he 3D printed the board here.
Oh my gosh, that's another thing that caught my attention.
Yeah.
So it's just like this looks, because we took a whole semester of 3D printing.
Okay.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was just like, this looks 3D printed.
Yeah. So he put my call sign on it, all fancy.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
That's
yeah.
really cool. And
But this one little thin, look how thin that wire is too, eh? So it's kind of weird that you can just string up one piece of wire and talk all over the world, eh? They even have a website on Facebook called 100 watts in a wire.
100 watts
In a wire, right? So, yeah. So what I'm trying to do is go from park to park to park to park, because there are lots of parks. So this is my first time being over here, right?
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So my wife was on the phone with me,
Yeah.
and I was trying to find it, and so she kept telling me, oh, it's on this particular street, because the directions weren't so good, eh?
Yeah.
So, but I found it, and
Oh, that's so humbling because this is where I come every day.
Really?
Yeah, end of the day, end of the shift. I just come here before going up.
Oh yeah.
I just come here, chill. Sometimes I find other guys here. We go. Today they didn't come as well. Sometimes they come, sometimes they don't. But I just stop here because I just live down there.
Okay.
But you know, that's why I feel so fortunate that I found you, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like it was meant to be. Yep, I so really feel so.
But you know, you'll get if you can, get into the hobby, and there's always people that want to help, right? So just go to the website, do all the practice stuff, get all that stuff out the way. The next thing you know, you're getting equipment, and right, then you.
It's really going to be so humbling because I always feel like I have a lot to tell. I've been so many stories, you know, coming from the countryside in Africa, going through life, seeing what really comparing two sides of two continents, growing up kind of like an orphan too, and all that. So it's like I have so much to talk about, but I don't have the platform or radio station on my own to really.
Well, this is not a radio station, but
some platform,
yeah,
you know, where you can really. And I want to learn this because I'm also about to join the military too.
oh, see, there you go. Oh man. Well, you know, oddly enough, when I was in the military,
you were in the military?
I was in the U.S. Army.
Oh
and
my gosh!
I was in communications.
Thank you so much for your service.
So thank you
so much for your
So
service. Wow.
I never went done any fighting, but I was in the military in the 80s though.
Thank you so much for that. And I think, you know what? It was meant to be. Yeah, I believe in my ancestors. So, whatever happened, it was meant to be. I must pour the drink on the ground.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Borrow some from the homies, eh?
Yeah, it was meant to be because also we are from a military lineage. Right from Idi Amin.
Right.
Yeah.
Idi Amin Dada.
Idi Amin, yeah, one of my uncles was one of his officers. You know the one that goes, like let's say there's an official parade and he's the one that stands next to the president.
Okay.
So my uncle was that. And the other one was the military police.
Okay, there you go.
But then of course when there was that coup d'etat, with the current president, but although one of my cousins is also in the military there right now, in his military, but it's okay. I have my service number for Canada, and I was just waiting to fix my credit.
Yeah. So almost
Everything works out for a reason. Wow. Everything works out for a reason. Thank you. Thank you.
Just wrap this baby up, and that's the thing. You still how heavy that is. So that thing launches that like a lot. It chunks it. Well, if you got good arms, you can swing it like this. But some people just like you swing, they throw up like that, but I don't have the shoulders for it, right?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So I just about that thing and it boom.
I know, right?
Right over, like it cleared the whole tree. I was like, I had to do it twice because it just went straight. I was actually surprised how tall it went there.
I guess that it still has a good elastic concept.
That's right.
This is so cool, man. After this, I'm gonna pray to my people, but this is very good one. I'm very interested now in learning. Actually, where's my phone?
Yeah.
I was gonna take a.
Oh yeah.
But I'll wait for
this
you.
part.
I'll wait for you when you close.
Well, see, I have my license plate. I have my
That is pretty cool, man.
Then there's my QR code, right? And when I'm going down the highway, see, it even has the frequency, and it lets them know that they can get a hold of me on that particular frequency. And my wife, she did all the QR codes for me and stuff like that.
Oh, that means she really supports you.
Oh yeah, she bought the big radio I was using there.
Yeah.
She bought that radio for me
Oh, that's really
when
cool.
when I passed my advanced exam.
Oh, that's a good woman. And to be
Yeah.
honest, I have a wife too, and it's not easy to find a woman that's supportive like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But she was talking big smack today, though. That's why I'm making sure the camera rolling.
To make sure.
So my battery went dead. I told you. Because, oh, you went out there, you knew you were going to go. I'm like, no, I didn't. Now all those poor people, like, because, you know, here's the thing. You have people all over the place trying to get a hold to a new park. Okay. It's like, it's not a contest, but it's like, you know, like you want to achieve something. So you want to get so many parks, and then they give you a little reward and stuff like that, right? So all those people are like, damn, you know, oh boy, his shit went off the air, right?
Yeah, it's so sad, and I could tell from their voice how they were preparing. They were happy. It's like me meeting my friends, and then you know,
Right.
it's like you're excited. You can talk about stuff. You're chilling.
They're like, oh man, come over with me, and then your car break down. And you're like, goddamn, right? You're like, then you got to call them up. Oh man, my battery died on the car. Right?
Yeah, that's so
But see,
serious.
next time though, I'm gonna have other modes of transportation.
Yeah.
So, because I have that other big battery right there. Now I like my shit fancy, eh?
Yeah.
Because if people had a pocket knife, they would have just took the ends off.
Yeah.
Because I got like electrical tape and stuff in the car. They just cut it up and stuck it to the big battery. They just kept on trucking. Right? Not me. I'm like, nope. I'll get one that goes to the battery, right? But I'm not. But you know, something like you're saying, you're getting the credit right. Once you know, if something happens to my radio, I don't have another. I'm not gonna be able to afford to get another one. You know.
That piece actually, I wanted to ask. It's expensive.
Oh yeah, that radio.
It's expensive.
With shipping and everything,
How much
it was pretty expensive. Well, I got it as a gift from my wife. She didn't tell me because I probably fell out dead, eh?
Oh yeah, I know
You
that.
know, because you know how they give you, oh hey, I bought something for you. Then you find out what it was. you're like, damn.
Yeah, that's like.
So I'm like, don't tell me how much that shit costs.
That's exactly how you feel.
You know. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Nice meeting you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And this is not the end.
Yeah. So I hope to see you out there
I
again.
wait to drive to you.
Yeah.
One day in the future I will. But thank you so much for everything, and thank you for your service.
Yeah.
And when I join the military, of course, I'll send you a link on my graduation.
Oh yeah, okay.
Link.
Now I can get out this damn heat, because it's been scorching out here.
Honestly, it's been hot, and they're saying tomorrow it's gonna be hot too.
Yeah, eh?
It's like until the weekend. There's no record.
All right, well, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I'm gonna hit the highway.
And I wish you a very good, safe journey.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Have a good one.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye now.
Thank you so much. Thank
All
you
right.
for your service, and thank you for
Okay.
introducing me to this.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually follow it. Because,
Thank you.
I'm interested. If you can talk all over the world, maybe I could be able to contact my.
Man, I talk to people like they have technology right now. It's called digital radio,
Okay.
and all you have to do is have. You know what? I'll talk to you about this stuff because it's endless.
No problem.
You're subscribed. If you leave a comment, I'll be able to hit you up, right?
I'm gonna leave a comment after this. Yeah.
So, yeah, but anyway, the layman's terms, they have devices that you can just put in your... Now, remember, it's not private like a cell call, right? So anybody can hear it. But who cares? It's not like you're talking personal business, you know what I mean?
As long as you're
So-
not abusing, of course. As long as you're not doing terrorist activities or.
That's right. Okay. All right, man. Take it easy. I'm going to turn on this damn air. All right, I'll take you later.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, that's it, folks. We're out of here. We're heading to the house. That was a good little session out there with everybody. My battery went dead. You heard me saying to the young man there. My wife was like, "Oh, you planned on going out there?" I'm like, "No, I didn't." And I did not have my chair. So those of you that have seen me out in the park, I'll bring my Costco chair because my butt's big. And that damn bitch was killing me. All right, take it easy, bro. Take it easy. Yeah, my butt was killing me. So we're gonna mosey on down the line. This is it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.